Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Sunday School here at First United Methodist Church. We are so glad that all of you are joining us this morning. Last week, we introduced you to a man named Moses. Remember, Moses went to Pharaoh and said, "Pharaoh, let God's people go." And at first, Pharaoh said no, but God sent 10 signs. Sometimes we call them 10 plagues. And finally, Pharaoh let God's people go. But then he changed his mind. Let's hear what happened in our story for today. It's called the Red Sea, and you can find it in your Spark Story Bible, or you can find it in the book of Exodus, chapter 14, verses 1 through 30. Remember, the book of Exodus is one of the first 5 books of the Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. And we call those 5 books the Pentateuch, and we believe this guy, Moses, wrote them. Listen as we hear what God does. It was a long journey leaving Egypt. The Israelites camped on the shore of the Red Sea. The people were feeling really nervous. Moses squinted into the darkening sky. Had he heard something? Something in the distance? Moses shook his head slowly. He did not trust Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, to keep his promise. "Do you think Pharaoh followed us?" Aaron asked. Moses stood listening. "We will see," Moses said. "We will see." Moses didn't have to wait too long. Soon, a growing cloud of dust rose up in the distance. A rumble of horse hooves thundered towards the travelers. They could see them clearly now. Hundreds of Pharaoh's chariots charged towards them. Hundreds of soldiers followed with orders to bring the people back. "We're trapped!" someone yelled. A strong wind began to blow. Cries went up from the people. "Moses," they shouted, "have you brought us here to die?" "Don't be afraid," Moses told his people. "Stand firm. God is with us." Moses gripped the staff in his hand. "Prepare to move out," he shouted into the wind. "Where, Moses?" Aaron said. "There's no place to go." "Through the Red Sea," Moses said. "God will make a way." Moses stood on the edge of the shore. He raised his right arm, stretched out his staff over the white waves. The waters trembled and divided. The wild wind roared. Soon a wall of water stood on the left and the right. Dry land appeared between the walls, a safe path to the other side. "Move now," Moses ordered. How strange it must have felt to step onto the sandy path. How scary to feel the spray from the water waiting on either side. Would God save them? Would God keep the promise to Moses? In the morning, Pharaoh's army stood on the Red Sea shore. They saw the Israelites safe on the other side. Soon, chariots groaned and soldiers cracked their whips. Pharaoh's army moved slowly across the rocky and sandy path. "They will catch us," a young woman yelled. "Watch and wait," said Moses. Moses once again held his staff up over the walls of water. Tons of water came tumbling down. Horses, chariots, and riders were all swept into the sea. From the safe shore came the sound of singing and dancing, led by Miriam, Moses' sister. "Sing to the Lord," the Israelites shouted. "God has saved us." God did save them. God delivered them from Egypt, where they were slaves. That's what they were doing back in Egypt. Remember from our story last week, they were working hard for Pharaoh and not getting paid. Pharaoh let them go, but then Pharaoh chased them to the shore of the Red Sea. They must have been so afraid. It seemed like they didn't have anywhere to go. Has there been a time that you've been scared? Did you experience God step in that moment? That's what happened in our story. God led the people across the Red Sea. He made a way where it seemed like there was no way. And God will lead us when we face challenges too. That's our Bible point for today. God will lead us when we face challenges. Our memory verse, our verse that helps us remember the story, is from Exodus chapter 14, verses 13b through 14a. Do not be afraid. Stand firm. The Lord will fight for you. I hope that's one you guys can remember, that you can keep in your heart, that you can memorize, so that whenever you need to be reminded that God is with you, you can remember what his holy word says. Do not be afraid. Stand firm. The Lord will fight for you. Guys, I hope you have a great week at Sunday school, and we'll see you back next week here at First United Methodist Church. Bye, friends.
You're watching Live Tree Kids. Check out some of our other videos right there, and don't forget to subscribe.